Wow, Richard. I just wanted to let you know, Richard, that she is a victim of murder. And her name was not Abby Potato. It was Gabby Petito. Seems like you're making fun of a murder victim here a little bit. Unless this isn't your Twitter. Unless somebody made this up. I don't think they made up a whole page, though. I'm not sure. Oh, Alex Jones, hey. I do agree with him on a lot of things. He thinks COVID is a hoax. He thinks the vaccinations are wrong, and I agree with that. I agree with all this. And he's absolutely right, because I put anti-poke content up and they took it down immediately. It didn't strike me. But this is a murder victim. And I don't think her name is Abby Potato. And I just can't support this, Richard. I think maybe you should take that down. I can't support that, and I don't want people, to think that I support this at all. Maybe you should take that down. I'm kind of disappointed that you would take Gabby Petito's name and call her Abby Potato. Which potato, we all know, is another word for mental retardation. According to some of the people on YouTube, they call people potatoes. So, I don't understand why you would do this. Ivermectin? I don't think that the ivermectin joke behind Gabby Petito's name is funny. I don't think she died of COVID out in the woods. I don't really think that the joke is funny, Richard. So maybe you should take that down. I can't support that. I wouldn't want anybody coming at me because I mod in a chat where you mod at because you posted this. So, maybe you should take that down. I don't know. Well, that's a good way to bypass a word that you don't want to say. Man, maybe you should clean this up. I just can't support this. Oh, wow. Well, here's Richard saying that somebody fucked their own mother. Man. I can't support that. I can't support that. Somebody fucked their own mother? Man. I like that one. Does anybody here know anybody that passed away from COVID? Anybody? I know that some people suffer from COVID, but Richard doesn't believe it exists. I can't support that. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Look, there's a little trans bashing. Gross. That's a little bit of trans bashing there, man. I cannot support that at all. Oh, man. Laughing my ass off. Well, let's see what we got here. Man. That's funny that they want to take down George Floyd's memorial there in Minneapolis. That's worth a laughing my ass off. I remember the few days after George Floyd was killed, Groyper, he declared it National George Foreman Day, and that everybody should get their grills out. I don't see anything funny about them taking that memorial down. I mean, this was a man that was murdered in front of everybody. Man, I cannot support that at all. UK Black Lives Matter activist Sasha Johnson hospitalized after gunshot wound. Laughing my ass off. What's funny about anybody getting shot? I don't know. I just can't support that. Wow. What I'm saying is only pussies die from the coof. Man. I know some people on here that have gotten sick and passed away from the COVID. Some of my friends just went through it, with a coworker that passed away from the COVID. But Richard says that only pussies die from the coof, which he means COVID, just to let's go. And I don't think that, people who die from the COVID are pussies. I wonder how I would feel if I had a coworker that I worked with for years and years, and they died of the COVID, but yet I'm friendly with someone who says only pussies die from the coof. I can't support that. Oh, here's another joke about a man that was murdered. I can't believe they killed George Foreman. That's his George Floyd joke. Cosmic made a joke too. Cosmic Cam made a joke one time about Ben Ashworth and said that, when Ben went to jail, he wished that they would give him the George Floyd treatment. That's not very nice. I just can't support that. Wow. International Women's Day, for women to empower women to get together and take their strength back and grow as women. But Groyper thinks that's fake, and I assume he's saying gay. Man, I can't support that. I'm all in support of women empowering other women. Well, here he is passing along a post from Spencer, who's the leader of the White Nationalist Front. It's a sort of a supremacy group. That's where the name Groyper comes from. But I can't support anything that isn't for unity for everyone. I just can't support that. Well, is that an attack on the Capitol building? Man, everybody remember Ashley Babbitt. I can't support an attack on the Capitol building. I just can't support that.
3, 2, yes. 3, 2. Stop being disabled, okay? Yes. I didn't know the wheelchair carried over to your brain. To stop being disabled, okay? I didn't know the wheelchair carried over to your brain. My God. I'm going to. She's still on, but I'm going to do it. 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 I did it. So that was the Joker from Australia. I did it. So that was the Joker from Australia.
Wow. I just can't support someone telling someone else who's disabled to stop being disabled. and make a joke about their wheelchair affecting their brain. I just can't support that. Wow. What's this? Black people be stealing. Wow. I can't support that, putting a group of people in a certain category as if they were criminal because of their color or something. Man, I certainly can't support that. There's that word again. You're pretty sneaky, huh? If you still think the COOF, meaning COVID, is a legitimate threat to public safety, then you're either ignorant or very stupid. I don't know, Richard. There's people that I know that are friends of mine that have personally lost friends due to COVID. There's also people that I know that were sick because of COVID. Would you like to tell one of my friends who lost someone that they know due to COVID that they're ignorant or very stupid? I just can't support that, man. Oops. He forgot to put the R in the word here and mention George Foreman. I just can't support that. I mean, there's something bad about that. I don't support racism. I really don't. I can't support that. Some people don't mind supporting stuff like this, right? I mean, because if someone's a mod in your chat and they do things like this, that means you're supporting them, right? Or does it? Does that mean that Richard Groyper is just explaining things in his own way? That he's not dragging those people that he chats with or mods for into his mess? But this right here, I just can't support this. Oops. Forgot that R there again, Richard. Now, personally, if that's the way you feel, Mr. Groyper, there's nothing that I can do about it. I don't support that, but I can sit in a chat with you and get along with you, but I don't support this racist talk here that you're doing. I mean, I would allow you in my chat, but I wouldn't mod you because I wouldn't want people to think that I support you doing this. You know, so I had to make a video about it to be sure that people understand that I do not support this behavior. And here he supports slapping women. We lost a real one. I can't support that. Oops. Man, I certainly can't support that. What's up with this? Forget that R? Even John Crimes has gone under this guy's comments where he was coming at me. And I don't think John had any idea that he's posting things like this on Twitter. But John was egging him on. Now, you don't see any posts of mine like that. You might hear me say the word, you know, the term of endearment, but you won't see anything like this from me. But John Crimes went under and co-signed this guy one time. I don't think he knew that he was saying this stuff, though. I'll give him that. Wow, that's a creepy looking dude. This is somewhere where I agree with Richard on. But under this is a dox, which, you know, Samara was kind of mad, you know, because I said, so maybe there'll be a video about this dox. I don't know. How about that? Can there be a video about that dox? Because Samara got at me about dox. Uh-oh, here's a warning that was given and loved by my friend who's always going to... I'm just making a point here. I've been enjoying your lives lately, but this Richard Groyper guy came in and derailed the stream. He should have been blocked. He's a troll, Carla. He's horrible to people, especially with disabilities, which we saw a little while ago. I hope your streams continue to be enjoyable. Block Richard please. a white nationalist. Now, she's been told and shown that this guy is a nationalist and that he frequently uses the N-word and makes jokes about black people being hurt and killed. I simply can't support this. I mean, I wouldn't want any of his actions to come down on my friends. That's all. Wow. Man, I simply cannot support this. What's up with this? Oh. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, race war? Really? Nah. Wow, Black Power is gay? Man, I can't support that. Wow, let's make fun of one of the most famous disabled people ever. I can't support that. Wow. That's not racist. I can't support that. Oh man, being there was a friend to him. She liked him. She liked Richard. Hearing a lot of rumors today that one of my very crippled YouTube subscribers has passed away. I told her that I'd have her wheelchair sold for scrap and melted down. I'm helping. Man, I can't support that. Uh-oh. White power. Yeah, that's not racist at all. It is after you've made jokes about George Floyd and Black Lives Matter people being shot and Black Panthers dying and stuff like that. After all of that, this would be racist. And I can't support that. Oh, look, more disabled jokes. Helen Keller was a liar and a whore. Miss Keller molesting Dwight D. Eisenhower. Man, I can't support that. Wow, Helen Keller was a fraud? She faked it? I can't support that, man. Oops. Man, just put it in there. Don't be scared if you're racist. Don't be scared. I can't support this, though. The police killing of George Floyd and resulting protests have led white Americans to reckon with racism more vigorously than at any moment in recent history. He doesn't give a shit about George Floyd. Man, I can't support that. Wow. He literally has no problem with the death of George Floyd. I can't support that.
I'm just saying, but why would you treat things like that? Like tweet things like, hold on, Marianne's coming up. Give me a second. Marianne, thank God you're here.
Oh, hey. Hey, Richard, what's up?
Oh, not much. I was just explaining to Republican Ash about how I look up to, well, I did look up to BryanSt.John before he turned on me. What an unfortunate turn of events, but I was using his blueprint.
To be fair, Richard, I just want to say, I think Bryan is more using you as an example because of his anger towards full-on drama.
I understand that.
It's just his way of, yeah.
I'm not even mad at Bryan. I don't hate Bryan. Us even crossing paths, crossing swords, not crossing swords, that would be weird. Crossing paths was pretty random, I should say, but after I discovered him, I would say that I'm using his blueprint of infiltration of the KKK by pretending to be the racist to educate the racist so they can be better people.
That's what you said. That's what you're doing?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm using his blueprint.
To what?
The
Doesn't make
roadmap
sense at all.
to curing racism.
Okay, but all the posts that he made that I just showed you were before this live. It was before he met me. He was saying these types of things. So I called him out on it. And I put some videos up, and now he says he's doing it because he wants to be like me. But he was doing it before he met me.
Is by pretending to be racist, you can infiltrate into the KKK.
Okay, so are you saying I never infiltrated in any KKK, so I don't understand.
Well, he was at that KKK rally.
No, it was an anti-KKK rally.
Absolutely. The KKK came to my city. 9 members. I went and fought my way towards the front so I could speak out against them. I put it in video form. I'm standing next to the Black Panther Party with my fist up at them. This is how Richard plays games.
Oh, you could have fooled me. I mean, I've seen his work. I mean, I don't
the video
want
was
to
of
cast
the
aspersions, but
anti-KKK rally?
I mean, if he's going to pretend like he hasn't said anything racist, that would, I mean, I've seen it, but
What did he say?
what do you mean? What did he say?
What did he say?
Didn't he send watermelons to a black? I mean, I'm
That's
not
an
trying to say
emoji.
he's
So you're
racist.
offended
That's not
by
what we're
emojis now?
All I'm saying is that I used his blueprint, and now he turned on me.
I don't think
And
he
says,
ever
"Oh,
thought
look,
that y'all
that guy's
were
so
like
racist."
buddies or whatever. I don't think he realizes that you think he, quote unquote, turned on you.
No, he turned on me. He turned on me and said he took the opportunity to say, look at that guy. He's more racist than me.
That's not
I
what
can get the heat off. I
Yeah.
can blame that guy, that patsy, that stooge.
Now, what I showed was that he is what a real racist is. I'm not a member of the White Nationalist Front. You don't catch me making jokes about George Floyd. I don't think it's funny if a BLM person gets killed. I don't make those kind of jokes. He does. I just can't support that.
Look at him. Don't look at me. Look at him.
Well, okay. I don't think you get the dynamic of the whole Brian situation because
Okay, Nene.
it goes back way further than that. And people have, slapped label upon label upon label upon him. And then FOD does what FOD does. And then he finds you, and it's like, whoa, this is who this person supports, and this is everything they say they're against. And then this is Brian showing that hypocrisy.
And she's absolutely right. When I was having problems with FOD by her sending, calling me a racist, putting up pictures of me in the KKK uniforms, sending CPS to my house, then I found out that she was calling Richard Groyper daddy, and that she would frequent his chats. And then I found, even under this, there's way more racism in these posts below. So I put it out there like, FOD, you call me a racist, but your daddy, that you claimed is your daddy, is a member of the White Nationalist Front. And then they denied it. And then they took it. But Groyper's still doing this racist stuff today.
That's all I can say. I mean, I'm not Brian.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, if you look at it from my perspective, isn't Brian has done the exact same thing. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not.
Brian has not done the exact same thing. I've always fought against racism. You don't catch me making jokes about George Floyd. In fact, I promoted videos standing up for him. I've been to KKK rallies fighting against these hate groups. If you want to infiltrate the KKK, you join them. You join them. You don't pretend. And he never came to me and said, hey, Brian, I'm a racist too, man. Help me join. He never did anything like that. I'm not a racist.
I'm not saying, look at Brian, he's a bad person. He should be excoriated, thrown from YouTube, hoisted on his own petard. Not even sure what that means, but you know what I mean.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can you understand why people don't like your tweets? Can you answer this?
Sure.
Okay,
Can you pin Ash 274's comment real quick?
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, here we go. It actually was a KK rally, but Brian was there on the anti-side that showed up to a rally against the KKK being there. Yes, that is true, Ash. Yes, Brian was there to yell at them and bully them. The KKK is an evil, disgusting group. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand. And I'm saying that I'm following his lead and I'm doing what he's doing. I'm just took a different tact. I haven't gone to any KKK rallies, anti-KKK rallies, whatever. I'm just saying
Okay, keep going.
I'm out there. I'm boots on the ground. I'm mixing with the racists. And
Hello?
You cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out, Richard.
Let's go up a little bit.
Guess so. That's what y'all said. So
Marianne doesn't want me to kick him off panel.
Yeah, because the chat
who
is
wants
saying,
me gone?
let me finish. The chat
Go ahead.
doesn't want the chat wants you off the panel, but I'm saying Marianne doesn't want me to. I asked Marianne, she doesn't want me to. You guys, I'm going to respect what Marianne wants. She wants to defend herself. I'm going to let her defend herself.
I'll let him just keep on talking.
All right, it's up to you. All right, go ahead, Richard.
I think I rested my case a while back.
No, you never.
Do you have a rebuttal? I don't think you have much to say.
What is my
Other
rebuttal
than-
against?
Why are you up
trying
on the
to say?
panel then? I thought you came
I
in to
actually
defend
came up
yourself.
here. No, I actually came up here to try to explain some things to Republican Nash.
You know
Okay,
Marianne is my
go ahead.
friend, right?
Not stuff.
A question.
Real quick, Marianne, hold on a second. Go ahead, Galway girl.
Richard, do you follow Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson? Isn't that Canadian guy that does talks or something? He looks like a skeleton.
White nationalist.
Jordan Peterson. I know of him. Do I
He tries to pretend like he doesn't know these white nationalists and who they are. He's always done that.
follow him? No. I know who he is,
Okay.
but I'm not sure
So
what you
what's a
mean by
white
follow him.
nationalist?
Don't play dumb either, Richard.
What are you talking about? I just
The Groyper, the frog thing that he uses, the emoji thing that he uses, that is that's what the White Nationalist Front uses.
answered her question.
No, you didn't actually. What is a
I
white
just
nationalist?
said I know who he is, but I don't follow him, and I'm not really sure what you mean by following him.
I
Could you
just
be
asked
more
a question.
specific?
If you don't, then that's fine.
I just answered your question very specifically.
How do you know
I
you
I
don't?
just answered yours
I have a question.
specifically.
Isn't the Richard part of your name from Richard Spencer? Correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And in case people don't know who Richard Spencer is, he was a American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist, ethnic nationalist, and white supremacist who is known for his activism on behalf of the alt-right movement.
So, Groyper supports Richard Spencer, who is the leader of the White Nationalist Front. See how he gets quiet? He got quiet. See, and
I'm not allowed to have a parody account?
Right.
Is that against the law?
Right. Okay.
he thinks parody about racial groups and racists is funny. I can't support that.
I believe you.
Nothing is against the law. What are you? Just state what you are.
What do you mean? What am I? You mean what my political beliefs are? My ideology?
No, not political beliefs.
My ideology. I'm white. I'm a white man.
Of course, you're white.
That's it.
Do you want your grandkids to look just like you?
Would there be a problem if they did?
That's a good answer.
I don't think so.
I think natural biology has conclusively proven that people that look like each other generally stay with those types of people. It's just natural.
So, what does those types of people mean, though? Do you know what I'm saying?
If you're of a certain race, the odds are you're going to end up with someone of that race.
You know, we all trace back to the same person genetically.
We all
Everybody in the
are the
world
same
traces
person.
back to one. Yes.
So you're saying the human race is made up of an assortment of inbreds?
If we're not
Well,
white,
inbreeding is when you're with your own with your family. Come on now.
Well, if we trace back to one single origin point, then that would mean, yes, that we would. I mean, that's how
so
you do the thing, and then you make the baby, and it would come
if
out
you're not
like
white,
the creature.
you're inbreded. If you're not white, that's what you're saying. If you're not white, you're inbreded.
No, that's what you said. We all trace
No.
back to one single origin
That's
point.
not saying that anything
You're
about
twisting it.
right.
I should say I'm not actually white.
Nobody's actually white.
I just look white.
Like,
Well, you know what?
Like I told you, I was following the Bryan.St.John roadmap to converting racists, and you have to
Man, it's up
become
to
the
you. What do you want me to
racist.
do? You want me
You
to put
have
them or
to
not?
be perceived as the racist and say racist things to convert the racists.
How much is George Soros paying you, baby, per hour?
That sounds very anti-Semitic. Who said that?
huh.
I did.
Who said that? Take
did.
names. I don't know who I did is. What's your name?
Go away, girl.
Uh-huh. Mark that down, George. Oh, wait. Am I?
A little bit better. It's not a bad thing. Republican national autism, it's not a bad thing.
Nazi racist is a bit much to say, to call
To
someone.
be honest, I don't recall saying that. I know I'm not autistic. At least I have not been diagnosed as autistic. Maybe high-functioning autism.
That's what I meant, like, Asperger's-y. It's left over or something to that effect. And also, I've seen you always joking with him. I have always been nice to him, Dova. I never tried to have problems with him, so I don't know why he came at me like that.
So the thing of it is Groyper got booted off that panel because they saw through his bullshit. And Republican Ash does not support that. I also cannot support Groyper's behavior. And I wouldn't want him being in someone, in around a friend of mine, and people thinking that maybe she supports that. Because I don't. And I just wanted to put that out there. That's all. I have nothing against Richard Groyper. I really don't. He can do what he wants. If I am in any chat with him, I don't go at him. I've proved my point with him a long time ago. I don't mess with him. But, other people shouldn't mess with racists either. Or people might start emailing them and saying, why do you support this guy? Just making a point here.